What's going on, guys? Keep it going for Ryan Nazer. Just holding it down, making this happen. Clap it up for me, not Rob Mayer, but he will be here later. This is cool, guys. I'm very excited. This doesn't happen all the time, but the person who raised me is here tonight. I was raised by a single mom. Can you clap it up for the single mom? Yeah. She, in fact, is still a single mom, so if anyone here is interested in dating an older Jewish woman, I've got the hookup. She's there. We can make it happen. Sorry, Mom. You're a good sport. You're a good sport. You know, a lot of people see me and they think, like, only the best things happen when you have this luscious beard, right? But they don't think about the fact that I experience excruciating pain every time my face gets caught in a zipper. Right? It's just, you feel hopeless. It's just like a bear caught in a bear trap. You don't know what to do. You don't think you're gonna make it. And this kept happening to me so frequently that I actually had to stop going down on my girlfriend. Right? It was just too risky until she takes her pants off, until there's no more of the through the zipper action for this guy. It's old news. There's already enough flaps going on down there. I don't need another flap, all right? You guys are great. It's a tough time to be bald right now. Like, I live in a very liberal area, and every time I go outside, people just scowl at me like I won the election. But I want to make one thing clear to everybody here tonight. Just because I have the, the hairline of a skinhead, doesn't mean I go around blaming the Jews for all my problems. Well, I do, but they're my parents. So it's different, right? Two specific Jews. That's not right. I forgot Grandma. That's three manipulative, neurotic Jews that made this. I think we can blame a lot of white supremacy on white balding. Think about it, right? Every single minority group looks better bald. Black bald, sexy. Asian bald, Buddha, very zenful. White bald, just big, gigantic baby. You start losing some hair, you just begin Benjamin buttoning immediately, guys. That's how it works. You know, when I first got this haircut about 6 months ago, I was actually visiting my grandma down in southern Florida. She lives in a wonderful retirement community called Century Village. Does any of your relatives live in Century Village? Okay, I guess not. Let me tell you why you should move there, guys. Right now, they're doing this awesome campaign where if you live to be 100 years old, they give you a free t-shirt. Yeah. On it says West Palm Beach, The Walking Dead. And on the back, The Rolling Dead, just because, equal opportunity. That's what they're about. My grandma's not one of those people that holds back anytime, whatever's on her mind. So, I got to her place with, the comb over, the white man struggle, whatever you want to call it. And then when I walk in the door looking like this, she pretty much breaks down and starts crying. She's just like, "No, my beautiful grandson. You look like a rabbi that left the temple to join a biker gang." And then I got upset. I was like, "Grandma, DC Bike Share isn't a gang. It's a community of like-minded individuals." And then I stabbed her. It was with an insulin pen, but I made sure it hurt a lot, guys. I made sure to do a lot of damage on that one. My grandma's actually single, in case you guys are looking too, but she's single because historically men, we just didn't do that well. We didn't live that long, right? But being the good grandson that I am, I actually got her on the dating apps for the elderly. Have you guys heard about this one? It's called Our Time Is Running Out. But, I did all the hard work and I got her the date, and my grandma went on a date for the first time in 20 years. I felt pretty good about that fact, guys. She went out, she met this nice man named Sam. They went out to the early bird special. They went back to her place. They played a few rounds of mahjong, just the mahjong, nothing else. I was there playing defense, okay? Want to make sure Sam was a good guy. But typical dating experience, she never ended up hearing from Sam again. Sam died the next morning. I know, guys, my grandma literally got ghosted. And now Sam is haunting my grandma from beyond the grave, right? And he's like, Marilyn, because that's her name. Marilyn, you said you'd give it up after the second date, but I died after the first. We have unfinished business. And Grandma's like, well, Sam, if you picked up the check, I would have put out and you would have spent the night. And then when you had cardiac arrest the next morning, I would have pushed the life alert button and you would still be alive. Just a hypothetical metaphor for how vicious my grandma is, guys. What really happened is my grandma started her day with her usual morning routine, you know, waking up in the morning, feeling pissed off, reading the newspaper, right? And she, you know, she's just like, this old bastard better be in the obituaries. And he was, guys, he was. I don't mean to brag, but I'm not single anymore. Yeah. A little bit of a brag, I guess. And, you know, I'm attracted to people who have tattoos, and it just so happens my current girlfriend has a lot of them, right? And I had a friend of mine say something really weird. He just came up to me and he was like, hey, Allan, that's the third girl you're dating in a row with tattoos. What are you doing, building a collection? I was like, yeah, if I collected people. But I don't, because people suck, right, guys? Pokemon is more my speed. Yeah. Right? Because, you know, people stay the same, but Pokemon, they evolve. And Pokemon in positions of power don't go around sexually assaulting other Pokemon. Hashtag Mewtwo. Got a couple original 150 fans tonight. Thank you, thank you. For those of you who don't know, hashtag Mewtwo, that's not a movement, just a really strong Pokemon. That's who that is. Oh, man. A little bit about me. I'm from the mean streets of Vienna. And, you know, I would have probably had a lot of stupid tattoos growing up, alright? Like similar to the, you know, some of the ladies I've dated, no offense to the ones right now. But, you know, I think I would be in a situation where at this point, if I had tattoos, like if my mom gave in as easy, like I would be in jail. Right, just like with a gigantic Pikachu on my face. And then I would have Pokemon-themed inspirational quotes all over my body. On this side, gotta catch them all. On this side, it is not your birth that determines your existence, it's the life that you live. Just some deep shit from Pokemon right there. But then the most motivational thing that ever happened in a TV show, the biggest situation I ever seen what happened, trainer was in trouble, and then you know what Pikachu said? You know what he did to pick him back up? On my chest, I would have the tattoo of Pikachu. Pikachu, 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 Pikachu. All right, that was for me, guys. Thank you, thank you. This guy gets it. It's all right, I fucked it up, so I didn't even get it either. How do I save that one? All right, guys. One more thing. You know, I think I'm pretty good at sex. Just gonna put that out there. But you don't know until you do with other people, right? I mean, my girlfriend moans a lot in bed, but like half of it's complaints. Like, come on, Allan, you need to get a top sheet, Allan. My girlfriend says I moan more than the average guy. And I think that's because I grew up playing tennis. So you can imagine when we have sex, we make quite the racket. All right, we end on a dud. That's cool. You guys have been great. Yeah.